go 350Z. I got it here at the body shop. Buddy's putting in work on it. I've never done body work through this friend before, so let's see how he does. I want to see the quality of his work. Hopefully I can build a relationship with this body man, because you guys know I'm always messing with different cars, as you can see on my channel. So this is the 350Z. From a lot of my YouTube videos that I upload, this is the car that I'm always driving and messing around with. I had to get the body in a better stage and get a new color on it, so stay posted for all the updated videos. This will probably be like a lengthy video of this car. We're redoing the whole body and taking off some of the adhesive on the roof here, and then we're going to do a color change. I couldn't find the original side skirts. I have them, but not the extensions, so I went with an aftermarket side skirt. Then I'm still thinking about my wheel decision. I want to get off these Vordovan wheels because they break very easily. I hate these wheels. Worst purchase ever. Don't buy Vordovan wheels. Don't waste your money. So the car is here at the body shop. Let's see how it turns out. He's going to keep sending me pictures. They barely started today. Fresh start on Tuesday here. Brand new week, so they're getting the car disassembled, circling all the dents and imperfections that have to be fixed on this vehicle. You can see the major damage is on this side right here. On the other side, they're pulling out this quarter panel that was wrinkled, so they got to bang it in and out. So they're working on this quarter panel. Got the side skirts already getting fixed and repaired because I'm using fiberglass side skirts. But here's the update of the car. I'll update you guys soon. This is how it looks at the beginning. So hopefully we can use this content for the YouTube channel, show you guys what my process is, going through repairing this car, doing a color change, getting it set up how I want it, into a better stage. I like the car. I drive it how it is, but I want it to look more presentable, and I want it to represent my YouTube channel, so we have to get this car into better shape. Hopefully it's a good turnout. I'll update you guys over the build process of the bodywork and the paint color change, my wheel setup, my exhaust setup. I'm going to do a few things before this car hits the streets again, so let's see how it comes out. Stay tuned. My 350Z Nismo 2007. I will update you guys through this build, let you guys know how it comes out. We'll be making quite a few videos with this car. I've been driving it, drifting it, pretty much everything with this car. So now it's time to put some work and get back to it because it's been performing well. So this is what this video is about. It's going to be a great video. If you guys like 350Zs, Nissans, Infinities, this is the video to watch. Check out my process on my build. Number 77 Nismo 350Z, original Nismo. So we'll see how it comes out. They're working out this quarter panel right here. It's coming out pretty solid. You can see my dual calipers. I have true rear coilovers, not the ones that fit in the cup with the spring. I like the one-piece coilover. It's a lot more professional looking to me. Hopefully he can do a good job of straightening out this quarter panel. It's pretty beat up, but we'll see how it comes out. I have some faith in him. Seems like he's doing a good job so far. Guy is pretty honest. I don't trust a lot of body shops, so hopefully I can build a relationship with this body man. We can bring some of the future cars on my channel to him, and we'll always be plugged in with the body man, which means we can build more cars and bring more cars to the YouTube channel. So hopefully this is a healthy relationship and his work is solid. So I'll update you guys soon. Yeah, where can we find that dude? I want to find the owner of that. Oh, there he is. Hey, get his autograph, get his autograph. Hey, who's got a Sharpie? Who's got a Sharpie?
Hey, did you see you had a side skirt? Are they like that?
You want chile?
This one looks pretty good. It's all right. That's a nasty fit, man. That does not look good. Look at those bumpers hanging off his headlights. You could fit a hamburger in that gap. Over there? Dude, that thing looks nice. That makes me want to buy one. Stick. So we got the 350Z, fresh out of the booth, the paint dried up, needs to get color sanded and buffed. So we're waiting for our guy to come through and do the color sand and buff for us because it's black paint, and we're not gonna do that. That's too much work. You gotta let someone experienced do the color sand and buff. So my paint guy's gonna have someone come and do it. But you can see the quarter panel's been worked out. It's pretty straight. That's where the damage was on this side. The black looks pretty good. You can see the black paint's looking very good. And then we got the bumpers right there getting repaired for cracks, dents and stuff like that. We got the bumpers getting heated up, get them back into place. We got to put the pillars on, taillights, headlights, and everything like that. But the car looks pretty solid. I'm satisfied with the way it's coming out. Can't wait to see it all put together. It's gonna be a pretty badass car. So it's solid. I like the way it's coming out. It took longer than I expected, but can't rush stuff like this. It's all about the details and the time that the painter puts into the car. So I'll update you guys soon. I'm gonna head up out of here and let him continue working on the 350Z while he heats up the bumpers and fixes all the imperfections, seals up all the cracks and all the bends. But the car will be back on the road soon. I miss this car. There's a lot of orange peel, but that's what the cut and buff is for. So update you guys soon. Hopefully the car will be ready next week. I'll tell him to keep sending me videos for this YouTube video, but I had to record some progress. And that nasty roof is fixed also. That came out pretty good. Can't wait to see it all put together. It's gonna look pretty sick. Alright guys, I'll update you on the 350Z a little bit later.
Follow Hamlin back to 3 and bring Blaney and Kurt Busch along for the ride. This is basically the best
There's a lot of lens flare, but I had to get the video where we pick up the car from the body shop, so here it is. Let's go get it under some lights so we can take a better look at it. Man, I haven't had this car for over a month. This is the side that was damaged. Had a nasty quarter panel hit. Let's get some better light. The journey hasn't ended yet. We had to take the front bumper back to the body shop because it wasn't painted to my expectations, so I had to have him respray and fill a few other imperfections on the front bumper that he missed. Here's the car. First glance in the daylight, videotaping it. I have it here. My mechanic Francisco is gonna fix. I know these problems never end. Somehow, some way, magically, when I left it at the body shop. Can you see it? You see that tie rod behind the strut and the sway bar end link? You see that kink? I'll probably get my phone back there. Boom! Somehow, when the car was at the body shop, I got the car back and my right tie rod was super bent. Like, how does that happen? I was so pissed. I mean, they had my car longer than it should have been at the body shop. I didn't want to give them a hard time. It probably wasn't their fault. I probably had a faulty tie rod. And maybe them moving it around, it kind of bent even more. But here we are now. That's Francisco with the long hair. That's the mechanic of La Habra right there. So luckily I had an extra tie rod end. I'm going to leave it here for him to swap it out and align it. So let's see what he says. All right. We need to get the emblem right here. We need the front bumper back from the body shop. We got the new tie rod on and it's straight, as you can see. Got the alignment updated. We're gonna have to get a thinner wheel or something with a lower offset because when I'm in full lock, the back of my wheel hits my tie rod, and that's why it bent in the first place. But at least it's straight now and I can drive it. I'm gonna go for the first official test drive now. Body shop also lost 2 of my lug nuts, so now I have like mixed matched lug nuts. I'm not too happy about that. We'll see if you can find them. Let's go for the first test ride and see how she holds up. Lengthy video. Just got the bumper back from my body man. I appreciate him taking the time to work out what I didn't like. He left, like I said, he left the holes here for the license plate, but all that's patched up now. I got an OEM emblem for the front bumper, and then he fixed the crack right here. These bumpers split on this edge, but he fixed it and he reinforced it. So he plastic welded behind this to prevent any further cracking. But like I said, this car's not a perfect car. It's a drift car, it's a street car, so I'm not expecting showroom results, but this looks pretty good. You can see the car right there in the reflection. Just getting ready to do, the car hasn't been properly washed yet, so we're gonna do extreme body wash plus wax, and then I'll add some backlight hybrid radiant car wash. This is for, the black light is for black cars, so this helps out too. And then we'll probably do some Carnauba plus premium liquid wax, and that's what I'll probably use to seal the car up. And then on like the corners and stuff like that, the nicks and crannies, I'll probably use my cleaner wax. I like to use that stuff. So pretty much gonna get the car a clean surface on this car now. We're gonna get a clean surface on it and get everything cleaned off, get it sealed up, and then get the front bumper on. And then we'll do some cinematic shots. Guys, I'm excited. This car has been in like a month process, over a month. I mean, I guess you can't rush body type and paint type of things, especially when you blow the whole car apart to get all the nicks and crannies, a whole color change. You can't really rush it, so I guess a month and change isn't that bad. Let's get it together now. So we let the soap / hybrid wax application soak on the paint for a little bit. I've been letting it stick to the paint a little bit. Now I'm gonna rinse it off. We're using spot-free filtered water only, and we're not using no tap water, anything with calcium or anything that will damage the fresh paint. We're only using clean filtered water for this wash. So everything's sitting on there. Let's get it all off, and then we'll apply our wax on a nice, clean, fresh paint job. And no contaminants, anything like that. Everything is clean, so let's get it rinsed off. We are. Brand new OEM Nissan hamburger emblem installed. Emblem delete looks smooth and cool, but I mean, when you have a fresh emblem, like brand new chrome, You know, the lettering is fresh and it looks very nice. I mean, come on, why not have the emblem on the car? I think it adds more character to this front end because they have a big long nose. So when you have that much of a flat surface, it looks kind of cool, but I prefer the low carbon fiber index. I prefer the hamburger logo nice and chrome. I prefer a nice clean set of headlights, you know, stock looking front bumper, OEM, just lowered, taken care of, give it a different look when you lower the car down. So I don't think it needs that much, you know, changing on the front end. Just looks pretty cool. Let's see. Got the stock Z emblem right here. Felix sticker. The car is pretty nice and shiny and sealed. It came out really good. I like the way it came out. So next, let me show you guys. We have right here, this isn't actually a metal Nismo badge. It's not plastic, it's metal and it's chrome and painted on the O. It has some weight to it. It's pretty nice. The original Nismo badge on this car comes one letter individually at a time. It's not a connected piece like this one. So I think this one's a little bit of an upgrade. Plus the other ones, the letters are plastic from the OEM. So I went ahead and tried this metal one. Like I said, it's nice. It has some weight to it. It's real chrome. So I think this should last a lot longer than the OEM emblem they use on the trunk. So let's get this on the rear. I'm pretty sure this is gonna look nice as well. Though my thoughts on the Z, I like the car. I just don't like the whole like front suspension setup on the 350Z. I feel like it's very fragile. Like the control arms and the tie rods and everything like that, they just don't seem as beefy. Maybe it's the GK Tech setup that I'm running right now, but even the stock 350Z suspension in the front. And I don't like how the radiator support is plastic. I love the car, I love the motor, and I love the way it looks. There's just a few things about the car that bug me, so we'll see. I think I might want to get into a 240 SX or a Skyline now that I've finished this car. It's not finished yet. It could use a few more things, but I've taken it pretty far and I've transformed it for sure. It looks a lot different, so we'll think about it over the next few days and maybe put the car up for trade. not for sale, just for trade. See what kind of offers they get for trade. I don't want to be without a weekend car or something to drive, so we'll see. We'll put it out there and we'll fish around and see what people offer us as trades or maybe cash offers. I wouldn't sell it unless I got a good cash offer, so I'm mostly looking for a trade if I put it up. But we'll sleep on it. I'll wake up tomorrow and we'll finish off this video, this lengthy video, show you guys more details and all the cinematic shots, do some more test driving, maybe a POV edit, and then let the car soak around for a few days in my mind, drive it around, do a few more buttoning up here and there around the edges, polish things up, make sure everything's sealed, maybe take some nice photos and put her up and see what we get offered. I'm not sure. A lot of people like the car though. We'll see. All right, guys, good night. I'll catch you on the next scene when I wake up a brand new man. What's up, everyone? It's a brand new day. We're halfway through the day now, and I'm right here, pretty much as high as we can get. I'm on top of the city. It's as high as you can get in La Habra. You can see over everything. Let me show you guys. It's a nice view. We're on top of the city now. You can see the beach in the far distance and all the shipping containers and all the ships, cargo ships and everything in the sea. I can see them over there. We got the car right here. I'm gonna take some photos and stuff and a few different cinematic shots, but I wanted to show the car in the daylight, and I had to chase the direct sunlight because the sun's going down. It's golden hour right now. So I came out here to chase some better sunlight. So let's get some shots. Let me show you guys around the car in the daylight. So here's a better look at the car. The front bumper came out really nice. I'm so glad that I had them redo the front bumper. It came out perfect. It's not 100% perfect, but I don't see any issues that bother me. And I was mostly concerned with reinforcing these corner tabs. And I wanted to get the OEM emblem on there, and it looks pretty nice. It came out really nice. I like the headlights too. This fender was slightly damaged, and I'm still waiting to put the emblem on there. This quarter panel was the quarter panel that was hit. It was damaged really bad on this quarter panel, as you've seen in the previous video. Quarter panel looks pretty straight in person. Looks really nice. Rear hatch and the wing came out really nice. Still has some buffing marks and scratches here and there that need to be finished, but the car is pretty solid. Nice little track car. All solid one color, nice paint. Got some aftermarket side skirts because I couldn't find any OEM Nismo ones. They look like the Nismo ones, but this is actually a one-piece fiberglass side skirt. The original Nismo side skirt has an extension that hooks onto the side skirt, and I broke those at the track, so I still have them, but I don't want to repair them, and I don't want to pay the price for OEM Nismo since the car is more like a track car. But the car has good reflection. They did a cut and buff on it also, so they cut down the orange peel after painting the car. So it has a pretty nice reflection to it. I'll show you guys the other side. There's a clear shot of the Nismo badge that I ordered. It's metal, and it's pretty nice. Looks cool. Installed that last night before I went to the car meet. A lot of people like the car. Look at the other side. This side was always straight. It was never damaged. So this is all original straight panel. Straight panel, straight panel. Everything lines up pretty good. Let's look at the inside. The inside is still how the car has always been. I didn't do much to change the inside, but there's a clear walk around on the car now. So that's it, the transformation on the 350Z. This car is done. And I like the way it looks, but I don't feel like redoing the front suspension. I'm just not a big fan of the front suspension on these 350s. So that's why I might consider going back to an S13 chassis or an S14 240SX. I'm not sure. I might go to the S chassis or maybe the Skyline or something, but I think I'm kind of over the 350Z. And it's crazy, after you put so much work into these cars or you finish a car, you kind of like, yeah, like I'm building it to keep it, and then you finish the car and then you're kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I want it anymore. But I like the way it came out. I'm satisfied, and it made for a cool video, cool content that I can always look back for the rest of my life. I could look back at this 350Z build, how it came out, and the work that I did and put into it, and all the time I spent driving this car. So at least it's solid and it looks nice for the next owner. I don't think I'll keep the car for too long, so we'll see who it ends up with or what I trade it for. But I think I'm done with the 350Z for now. If I do keep it, I'm gonna redo the front suspension arms and maybe switch from GK Tech, because GK Tech was a bad experience. I might go to like PBM or something like that. But there it is. A lot of man hours into the body and paint, and then a lot of other work with the front suspension alignment, oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, spark plugs, everything like that. The full tune-up, rear solid bushings on the rear end, dual caliper setups, coilovers, exhaust, intakes, everything, full bolt-on car. And this is the result. This is as far as I'm gonna take it. Someone can take it to another level if they want, but this is it for me. My 350Z. Life is pretty crazy right now, so I gotta keep it moving. Can't get too attached to material things. That's how it is in this car game. But she made for great content. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let's take some nice photos of her. Some people might be like, well, why would you do all that work to a car? Why would you put all that money into a car just to get rid of it? I don't know. The only reason why I've owned a lot of cars or had the chance to own different vehicles and stuff like that is because you learn to let go of cars, you learn to let go and move on and upgrade with cars. That's how it goes. A lot of people who own different vehicles, or you see a lot of YouTubers, a lot of friends that I have that have nice cars and own, you know, rare cars and stuff like this. Like, it's not the rarest car, it's a 350Z Nismo. I mean, it's pretty rare, but you know, it ain't the nicest car out there. But I mean, I've owned nicer cars that I've enjoyed, and I've had to let go, but that's how the game goes. You have to let go of stuff. As they come, they go. As fast as they come, they leave as fast. So we'll see. That's what keeps me going and building new cars and messing with different cars and different platforms, is the whole like enjoyment of getting something new and trying different problems and this and that. It's all a journey. Messing with these cars, it's all fun and games. Something that keeps you going in life. Little hobby, whatever keeps you going, whatever makes you get up in the morning and get going and tackling all these tasks and going through different problems, sorting out body problems, suspension problems, tires, wheels, looking for this part or looking for this car or searching for this car. You got this car that you want to drive or this car that you want to own. It's all part of the journey. Just got to keep on going, keep on moving. Don't get attached to material things. They come and go. You won't be here forever, so don't try to hang on to these cars as long as you can, because they'll be here longer than you will. So you might as well try and own as many vehicles as possible, drive all the cars that you want, accomplish your task, set some goals, and then you go for them, and then you end up here. My 350Z goal is accomplished. I finished this car as far as I want to take it, and I had some good seat time in it. So I think I officially decided within making this whole process and lengthy video that I'm gonna let the car go, you know, let it go to someone else and see what else comes my way. Whatever other project comes, we'll see. That's what life's about, you know, keep it moving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for checking out my 350Z, my 2007 Nissan Nismo number 77 350Z. This was a little restoration project. Not a deep one, but hey, the car looks a lot better than it did when I bought it. So mission complete. We're gonna go back home now, edit these clips, upload to YouTube, and we'll see what other projects I bring your way. Got some other videos I'm gonna film soon too, so thanks guys for checking out my channel. Thanks for all the support and all the organic growth within my channel. I appreciate everyone that's subscribing and dropping comments and liking my videos and supporting me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna take off now, get inside the car, maybe take a few more golden hour photos, but it was fun. I'll look back at this video in a few years, maybe 10, 15 years, maybe 2 years. I'll be like, damn, I remember that day I was going through stuff. All right, guys, catch you guys on the next episode. This dashboard's a Christmas tree.